we're live! Yay! Adjust my cam. There we go. Hey! Look, my cam currently is a GoPro on a mini tripod, rubber banded to a Gatorade bottle full of water for weight. Okay? These are trying times.
And yet we've still never seen your armpits. Like, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through all that, so it's at a very specific height. Anyways, welcome to Unpaid Bounties. If you're new here, I apologize in advance. There will likely be drinking. There will be people saying things in chat and people trying to get our crew to go even further off the rails in chat. We're going to get into that actually specifically in a bit. But this is a Savage Worlds game taking place in the, I guess at this point, we're just going to say in the Star Wars universe. I think just the quotes around Star Wars are getting bigger and bigger every week. But before we go too deep into that, we're going to go around the table and do introductions. Who are you? Who is your character? And something important to know about your character or something you did in a recent adventure. And we always start the 1 o'clock position. And right now that is Tommy. You get to start instead of finish.
Wow, that doesn't happen a lot.
Mm-mm.
Hey everybody, I'm Tommy. I will be playing HE-A13, a Black Sun assassin droid. Something to know about him, or let's see. He's bloodthirsty, like really, really bad bloodthirsty. And he won't let Junin touch him to repair him because he's trying to make droids hump droids with viruses.
Oh man, it's not even safe humping. All right, heading down. Next around the clock, we have Lyrica.
Hi, I'm Lyrica, lyrica.faye on Instagram. My character is Allie. If you don't know, she is I'm just going to call her the fake face of the group at this point because nobody ever follows her orders or her ideas of what should happen. It never works out that way.
She means no one with a Y chromosome, by the way, just pointing that out.
I mean, like, that's fair. Nobody with a Y chromosome actually follows anything that she thinks should happen, which is what you should know about the character is she has a lot of plans and she has a lot of ideas of how things should go, and they never go that way.
I just figured out how we're authentically Star Wars.
Yeah, they're good plans too.
All right. So following around, we have Andy.
I am Andy. I play here as well as on twitch.tv/GMHina, and I am playing Enda, who was working for the Republic as a droid repair specialist, but then she had the fun idea of putting a program that made droids start making out on to the ship, and it got her imprisoned, and then she escaped and found these guys as they were escaping, and it was a match made in Hades.
And as soon as they found out what you did, they went, "Can we do it again?" All right.
Everything has been insane since.
All right, continuing around, we have Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. I'm Yakuza Ops on Instagram. I'm playing Junin. The last session I did a lot. I abused a program that was provided to me. Turned an entire bar of droids to begin making out. Except for our one resident droid, apparently he wasn't docked.
You did it to the whole station, not
yeah,
just
you
the
did
bar.
it.
Oh, the whole station.
You did it to
yes.
the whole station.
Bar.
The only reason HE wasn't docked was you specifically told him not to plug into anything.
Oh yeah. And then I did a terrible thing. I destroyed the sanctity of marriage, and then proceeded to blackmail the guy after I recorded the abuse of sanctity of marriage. And now I'm with these folks.
And then finally, And then finally, we have not on cam this week, Bunny.
I'm Bunny. I'm playing English apparently. Echo, and she's a pilot who can shoot things, and she's currently trying to stay low because an inquisitor wants to eat her peach, so she's very scared. Basically, that sums it up. She's just trying to be low key in a non low key world.
All right. And finally, I'm Bobby, GM Bobby on the GM table, both YouTube and Twitch. And yes, Flip, our goal this month says feed the kids. Before we get too far into stuff, I want to say our entire goal this month is going to nokidhungry.org for supplying food to public schools to get it to kids who would not otherwise be able to eat. With all of the quarantine stuff and everything, this has been a big help for a lot of people in the community I live in, and I know a lot of communities across the country. So that's what we're doing to help this month, because last month, I can't talk, because last month was kind of crazy with tips when we started trying something new, which we're going to get into. But that's what it's going for. Additionally, a week from today, we will be having our charity stream. Is starting at about noon. It might be a little early for us to get in and host, but our first game's rolling out at noon. We are doing games all the way from noon up to Unpaid Bounties, finishing the charity stream with an Unpaid Bounties stream. All of those proceeds and everything pushing even more for money going towards the kids. Everything. Oh, 500 table conviction. Also, the chaos box. So, before we get too deep into all that, there are a ton of ways our channel has for you, the viewers, to get involved. If you're not familiar with Savage Worlds has a mechanic called bennies. It would really help if my box of bennies was open so I could show a benny like I normally do. But Savage Worlds has bennies. Typically in a Savage Worlds game, I, the GM, would give bennies to my players for good roleplay. But we're streaming. We're here to entertain you guys as well as play the game. These are all people that are great role players. It's not my job to give them bennies. If you want to give them bennies, you can. Every tip of 100 bits or more gives one player a benny. Every tip of 500 bits or more gives one player a conviction, which is a new rule in Suede. It lets them add a d6 to any roll. Conviction also carries over every session. Bennies reset. You don't spend them, you lose them. They also start with 3 bennies, unless things get altered. But this isn't one of the tutorial videos. If that were the case, just watch the YouTube link down below. We got a ton of stuff that covers that if you don't know the system. But also, if you don't know the system, that's fine. We have fun here anyways. We have stuff set up to do channel points because Twitch is doing channel points, and you can add table bennies and stuff like that. But the newest stuff we've added is our players have agreed to be bribed. Their job is to derail my games as much as possible with your suggestions. Wow, I really can't talk tonight. But their job is to be derailing the game as much as possible with your suggestions, as long as they're willing to do it for the price, which the more crazy thing you do, they may not agree for it. But if that's something that interests you and something that's fun to do, all of the tips this month go towards charity for that anyways. Oh, thank you, Clyde. How much is
my
that?
lord.
Wow.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
So
10.
that's 10. So let me know
So 2
where
for
those
each?
2 for each, Clyde.
He said players, right?
Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to assume 2 for each because he did them in hundreds. On top of all of that, the goal down below, every 500 we reach, we have the box of mystery. This is now a 50-50 split as of a few weeks ago. Half of these are table flips. Half of these are table tips. They could be good. They could be bad. We're at 1,500 bits already, so I get to draw 3 times.
Speaking of flips, I think we have a super fan shout out.
Oh, thank you. We do have a super fan shout out and table
yeah,
Benny.
he says flip gets the shout out.
Yeah, we got 2 table bennies, 5 table bennies, and the super fan shout out for Flip. All right. Tip. Everyone gets another benny.
Sweet.
This flip I get to save for later.
Chaos.
And tip, I get to save this one for later. Yakuza, you're gonna be happy.
Oh shit.
Love.
Does that
So-
mean we have to deal with Belfo again?
You
I'm
say
thinking
deal
that might
with.
be the case.
You say deal with. I say have the pleasure of
His
enjoying.
company.
Yeah. All right. So for the one Benny I will be giving out tonight, who wants to recap last week's session while I give out Bennies?
Yeah, not gonna do that. I don't remember half of it.
Recap last session. Which session? Like, okay, I'm having like a mental like. Last session was when you're just in space, right? After we left the port.
Then you guys went to the station.
We went to the station. There was a lot of.
Okay, can we get a table, Benny, instead if we all do pieces by piece?
Yeah, because I think we all remembered.
Yeah, well, I remember parts of it. All right, so beginning
do
He
it.
goes.
remembers the
No, so we
beginning.
were in space, right?
And
And
we were
then
trying to do it.
HE pulled out tried ripping out the thing that was like the hacking thing that was in our system or whatever. So he pulls open the wall panel, tears it out, throws it out of like the lock,
I lost
right?
a
And
kyber
goes,
crystal
"Woo."
because of that.
And then Jay was like, "No money," or
Yep.
something to that effect, like that. And then
And then he
went
realized
and
it was a red one. So it
quickly
wasn't that
went
expensive.
and moved behind like an asteroid belt and deadened the ship. And then the Inquisitor popped in and was like, "Where are you guys at?" And then they didn't find us, and then they left. And so then we booked it out of there to go to another station to go and like resupply and get our stuff done. Then we split up to do some like some chilling
Did we go?
and some work things. Yeah.
Did we go there in order to find the different jobs, or was that the session before?
No,
I
you went
think
there
it was-
you went there to find jobs.
Yeah.
And you
That's where I found the job.
Yeah.
Because HE said, "Okay, I've got a contact. I'm going to go and get these jobs, and we'll decide what we want."
Yeah.
And we split up
Yeah.
on the station.
Yeah.
Yep.
Echo went to the range and she went to go and make some easy money off of some people who have lower same than she does, which she made
That's
1,000 credits. Allie, you were with
Allie went off on her own to check up on a contact to the person who had given them the last job and
Right.
found it trashed and bloodied, and went to find Echo afterwards to make sure that she knew what the situation was.
right, and then they walked back to the bar, and then
And then they went back
Junin
to the
were in the
bar.
bar together, and you know, she was being a good friend, and then Junin was being like that thought, and then met up with Belfo.
That
They
thought.
started, and he goes crazy. Then he also he puts the thing that he bought from Enda into the system. Makes
Oh,
all
after
of the
after they
bots
flipped the switch on the bartender bot so that it was like in full cocktail mode where it was doing all the crazy shit and there were strobe lights and it was great.
And sequins. He went
Yes, sequins. Yes.
Yeah,
The
it was
full-
an LGBT cantina.
Yeah,
it was wonderful.
and then Junin hooked up with Bofo, and then all the while Echo's actually not Echo, HE is being productive instead of murdering people for once, and is going to actually get us some work to make money.
And then I think he left and he just took his comm off because he
He
was
ran
like,
into
"I'm not
the ship,
listening.
and he's just
I'm
like,
leaving."
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm only 10, like I'm too young for this.
It's all right.
Covered his
So
ass.
we open with you guys on the ship getting ready, basically getting the hell off of that station after the chaos you did and getting ready to head out on your job. It is a 20,000 credit job, but
Oh, that's the breakout?
yes,
Jailbreak?
yes, but it involves you guys busting out a Falleen by the name of Thon Baj. from an Imperial holding cell, which is a reused Federation trade ship holding orbit down near the black, near the edge of the known galaxy. So whatever prep you guys want to do, you can. I will definitely say, Ali, you would be the first that would get a common knowledge roll to see if you know who Thon Baj is. I believe you're also a
Yeah.
Falleen.
A Falleen?
What's your race?
She's the
Pantoran.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's not a Falleen. She's not a Zigzor.
But I'm still going to do common knowledge
Yeah,
in the hopes
You're heavily
know.
tied to Black Sun, so you would be the first to get the roll.
that does not.
No,
does
a
not-
2 will not do anything.
Hang on.
It's not going to.
Can we treat their wounds first, Bobby?
I mean, you can't.
No, because
You
it's
can
been
make.
past the hour.
I was
hasn't
gonna
it?
say, well, you guys rush. Oh yeah, the wounds were from before the cantina
long
and
time.
everything. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they cannot treat wounds other than
Never mind.
HE, because HE's a
Never mind.
droid and can be repaired.
My bad.
You should use a conviction. I mean, if you really want it.
Oh, I have like 11 of those. Heck yeah,
Right.
I'm going to use a
Yeah.
conviction. Hold on, where are my convictions? I'm going to take one of those off. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as long
I
as you don't
literally have
roll
11 of those.
as long as you don't roll a 1, you'll get a basic success.
I have a ton.
What? It's a D6, correct?
Yep, it is a D6 and it does explode. All right, so that's a 5 now. So you would know the basics. Thon Baj is a Falleen. He is very high up in Black Sun. He is essentially a lieutenant. He is someone with a lot of connections. He is the kind of person that if the Empire were to break, he would give up far too much information. He's also the kind of person that has enough friends high up that he's not just wanted dead instead of being captured. He is high enough up that they want to bring him back alive because a lot of people like Thon.
Oh, okay. So that's something we want to make sure that we bring him back alive because a lot of people like him.
Yes. Well, a lot of the people that you want to like you like him.
Which is all I'm interested in, let's be honest. Which means I'm also not going to tell, well, I think I'm going to tell Echo that we need this guy alive under any circumstances because
Any?
she's going to help me with HE. Just
Okay.
about any circumstances.
So
Other than
we-
our lives,
Oh, I was about to.
Yeah.
He's a
If-
Black Sun guy.
Could
I
I
can't kill him anyway. That's not really a worry.
Yeah,
So-
he's high enough up HE's chain code. Wouldn't allow him to attack
Oh,
him.
Okay, that's good. Cool.
So
Well,
if
okay, then help me
for
keep Junin under control.
HCL. Okay, can I shoot him as long as I'm not killing him?
Yes.
She's just gonna like look at Jim and smile.
This is all very covert. They're not saying, she's not saying this out loud, except for maybe
Yeah.
the yes.
Yeah, she's just
Jun's
like looking
taking
at
out
Junin
a-
with like a small smile on her face.
Yeah, Junin's gonna whip out his laptop and then open up a word sheet and then have it titled notes.
Data
Go
pack.
and then in like bold letters, don't get shot.
All right. So, this is a jailbreak from an Imperial facility.
Oh yeah. All right.
Any
I wanna hear
planning you guys want to do ahead of time?
schematics? I'm sure they're publicly available. Was a trade confederation ship.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can give me a research roll.
Can I aid him with hacking?
Yeah.
Does somebody with actual research want to like actually lead on this?
I have research. Yes, I'll lead if you don't mind.
I don't mind. I'll
I'm
even help.
scared.
Yeah,
I'll help
Junin's
Can I
gonna be-
support with common knowledge, or is that
Not for the
Would you
because
just
they're
the
literally
foot?
searching and digging stuff up.
Oh
Yeah.
no, then she's pretty much
Yeah,
useless at this point.
Be like,
If your
okay.
character had a history with trade ships, I'd allow it, but
I used
Oh,
fiction
could-
and got 8. Sorry.
He's already got an
I
8.
roll
yeah.
a support
Yeah.
roll since I have really high piloting.
She kept us real smooth and steady.
Well, I meant like, could I use persuasion if we're talking about like ship stuff? Like,
given your background, yeah, persuasion would work.
So, how does my 6 in research?
Well, we're looking at all the support rolls for bonuses.
Mm.
you know, I'm really sick of this wound. Can I shoot myself and fix it?
That's an 8 with the plus
Maybe
2.
we should buy some
So,
stim packs. Just saying.
It's raised.
Oh,
Bobby.
I missed the conviction.
Yeah,
Okay, so
Oh,
yeah,
the
an
conviction
8.
with the 5.
Yeah. So you guys have 2 +1s floating from prep work. Because that's how heists work from Wise Guys.
And then the research, I think Junin did that. That was a 6 plus
Yep.
the 2 would be an 8 with a raise, right?
Yep. The raise gave you guys 2 points you can use later as +1s. Because that's how
Plus 1s.
the heist rules from Wise Guys. If you do prep work, you get to create a pool of bonuses. Or actually, I should say, sorry, they're not +1s. They're 2 bennies you can only use on heist actions. That's what it is.
Heist plus 2 bennies.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a little counter going. Okay, so you guys are going to need to basically handle 3 things. You're going to need to get your ship docked into the station. This is an Imperial holding facility. Getting your ship hooked up is probably going to require you spoofing some credentials or getting people into it, things like that. Once you're there, it's going to be very obvious you're not stormtroopers or
Oh God.
pretty much no matter how well disguised you are, once he's out of the cell, there's going to be guards anyway. So you're going to have to deal with guards. Like, it's just an inevitability. The other thing you're going to have to deal with is you know the station he is on. You do not know what cell he's in or any of that stuff, but you have his name. So once you're on the station, someone's going to have to find him on the station.
Okay, I'm going to use a little bit of a meta here. We need to find out where these guys go on R&R, because they're sure someone stay on that station for R&R.
R&R?
Rest and relaxation. So with where they go on break, they're not staying
What's
on the
that?
station for their entire life. They have to have breaks.
Oh, so
What's
since
the
they're
closest
probably guys,
casino
don't they usually
planet?
go to brothels, probably?
Well, yeah, but where is the point? We need to find that location.
What's the nearest station? What's the nearest planet? What's the nearest something so that we can get
Oh.
information off of them?
Well, since we have a whole bunch of hackers, why don't they just go hack someone's card account and see where they're spending their money?
Hack somebody's what?
Because
Account to see where they're spending their money.
Have to go somewhere to hack the account to see.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
this
Star
is
Wars,
just
it's
Wi-Fi.
not like the internet.
Well, didn't we
So
have...
I guess that means we need to do research, right?
Well, what I was gonna say, like, don't we know some of the locations that we're doing though?
You know the location of the holding facility,
Right.
and that's really it.
Okay.
and
so
you
could
know
we
the
just
name
use
of
some
your
contacts then,
target.
maybe?
What was that, Bunny?
Could we potentially use some contacts and have them tell us where these people usually slum it up?
Yeah,
You
we
could.
have that one guy named Belfo. Let's contact him.
You know, contact
Yeah.
your boyfriend, go for it.
Hey,
I
you
don't know. He didn't know.
You don't know
Why
what
would
happened.
he know?
Yeah, like no, I know that he works for you know, the Empire.
So you're gonna contact Belfo?
I'm a hit up Belfo. Let's see what he can do for me.
All right. Well, this won't count as your guys' only contact because you got table tip, cameo, and every time
Nice.
cameo has come up, it has ended up being Belfo.
That's the only one we've really paid other than Choppa, which is a chop shop. So
Yeah. So Belfo answers, kind of sheepishly, like being quiet. You hear the sounds of screaming in the distance behind him.
Oh my, what's happening back there?
Someone got my boss's coffee wrong.
Oh.
You just hear.
okay. Just lightsaber sounds in the background.
Yeah,
just
and screams.
Wilhelm screaming. Oh, all that for coffee. Damn. So I'm missing a feather duster. By any chance, do you know where that may be?
He turns bright red. He's, I had it sanitized.
Good. I'm gonna need that back later. Who are we looking for again? What's this guy's name? And Junin's gonna be like looking to his left and trying to see if anybody can tell him the dude's name who we're trying to save.
what is it, like Thon
Baj.
Thon Baj. I'm looking for a Thon Baj.
Because there's no way that this could possibly go badly.
Yeah.
They'll just.
I'm looking for a Thon Baj. I need to know if there's a cell of any sorts. Actually, you know what? Let me hand you over to my associate real quick. I'm gonna put you on a quick hold, and then I'll press the hold button.
A
if there is
cell.
one. And then I'm going to put Alacastra on the helm. Hey, can you talk to my lover and try to get as much information from him as possible?
So on purpose, she like brings the she brings him off hold before she's done basically yelling at Junin, like, why do you have to do that to him? The guy's helped us how many freaking times, and you have to, oh, hey, Belfo, sorry about that. Ignore him. I'm so sorry about that.
There's multiple Wilhelm screams going off.
Oh, man.
That sounds like a sticky situation you're in, so I won't take too much of your time.
Good.
I promise you, we're not looking. Like, we know where Thon Baj is. We can figure out the cell. What we need to know is where the guards spend the most of their time, so that we can do more research on that. Do you have any idea?
The cell? Guards? What are you talking about?
Junin's
so
take out his laptop, and in the background, he's just going to hit play.
No, so she explains the planet, the holding cell that he's in very quickly. This is where he is. This is what we're doing. Well, this is not she doesn't tell them what they're doing, but they've got a job that involves this. And what they need to know is, where do the guards spend their time when they're not on shift?
Okay, yeah, I'll see what I can figure out.
Yeah, just patch
oh God, she's coming! Click.
Patch it through.
All right, so Belfo will see what information he can dig up.
In the meantime, I think we need to figure out who's doing what when we get there. So, like, as far as docking.
Well, hold on. This entire thing is going to hinge on if we can get information from the guys on R&R and how much we get and what we get exactly. Because going to the guys on R&R, we can get anything from just knowing the general block he's on and a security lineup and a way to dock, all the way to a docking permit, uniforms, his exact location in the building, and you know what I mean? So it depends on that.
Yeah, whether or not we can get any information. Can we do research as a group, or searches for like planets or stations nearby that would have that kind of thing, so that we can get an idea of where it might be?
Yeah.
Even if we don't get the information from Belfo?
Yeah, you could totally do that.
Anybody else have research?
I'll help.
I do.
I do.
Mine's a
Okay.
mine's a D4, so that's not gonna help too much.
6.
Okay, yeah, let's she's gonna ask Enda to start looking up the information for her. Oh, 7? And conviction. 8. There you go.
Okay, so with an 8, you're able to find out.
That was a
Oh wait, is
support
that
roll.
just the support
Oh,
roll?
sorry. That was just
No,
a support roll.
Yeah, that was a +2 for support.
Yeah. All right, so that's a 7.
Conviction.
8!
8. Woohoo!
All right. So you're able to find out that the nearest place, because this is out in wild space, this is at the edges. It is near an area known as Livno 3, commonly just called Livno.
Okay. And this is a what kind of repast?
Livno is a largely undiscovered planet. This is out on the frontier. So as far as heavily known information, not much. You could give me another research roll to see what you know about Livno, but Livno's, again, you guys are dealing out in wild space. There's gonna be just a little information.
You said common knowledge, right?
No, this
I think
this
you
would
said
be
research.
research.
Oh,
This
my bad.
this is an undiscovered, like a mostly undiscovered planet. Like this has not been colonized or anything by the Empire.
There's a research.
All right, what do we got? Research of 4.
It's a 5.
Yeah. So, doing some stuff, there's not a lot you're going to get. The atmosphere is breathable. It is primarily like grasslands and plains. And it does have a sentient species on planet known as the Lina, which are cat people.
Ah, Kitty.
Okay, I have no idea. This is the closest planet, right, Bobby?
Yep, that would be the closest planet. But again, this is a station out in wild space. These guys probably aren't going places for like just a day or two. If they're going further out than this, they're likely off deployment.
Gotcha.
So if anybody's going off planet for a day or two for like a weekend, it's going to be here or nowhere.
Which we need to go scan the planet and look for a city, right?
Right. I would say that's a good idea.
All right. All right, yeah.
Mhm.
Someone needs to give me an electronics roll to set a course for Livno
I can
3. Because this is not a commonly set planet, so it's not going to just be plug and play. You'll have to pop it in.
So I'll give a +1.
So +1 to all to Tommy. So +2, +3 to Tommy.
All right. Everybody's boosting up HE.
Mm-hmm.
I just failed my support roll, but hey, that works too.
All right. Yeah, it seems like most people defer to you for electronics.
You are the droid, I mean.
You are.
But
All
I'm
right.
not very good with them. I have a D4.
He does, yeah, but you rolled really well that time. Shut up.
As Tommy's plugging in stuff, you guys hear the speakers just, oh. Ah.
Oh no.
Get right in there, HE.
Yep.
You everything's set up. You got HE, you want to throw it in the light speed?
No.
Well,
Oh yeah, he does.
AG is turning off his audio sensors at this point in time.
And then you hear the computer, aww.
Yeah, we're. I think we should go light speed.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Junan's gonna just slam the button.
That's Bunny's job, not our job.
Yeah. Bunny's the pilot. But just throwing her into
Yeah.
light speed's literally flipping a switch in Star Wars. You guys
Well,
have everything
still.
set up. Coordinates are set. You throw it into light speed.
The computer's thinking, you can flip my switch.
Just
Can I try to hack into our computer system, and see if I can start fixing this? So our spaceship stops moaning in delight.
give me a hacking roll. Do note the DC is set by the one who wrote the virus. Junin rolled a 16 that night.
Okay, I am going to also use conviction. So we'll see how this goes. Oh, Benny. I hate it already. Okay, well, there's no way. Maybe this will explode, though. No. I'm not fixing this. I'm like, Junin, what did you do?
I was drunk. I did well. It's some solid programming, to be honest. But
I mean, like, you wrote it.
yeah, you were the one who birthed this originally. I just made it better.
Made it insane.
Yeah. The worst part is, I mean, the best part about it is it didn't spread very often, and it's not spreading any harder than it is now.
So,
Did you have to say it like that?
Yes, he did.
Yes, I did.
Spreading any harder.
Yeah, it's not like it's a pandemic or anything.
all right. So you're working on it, and it's just you go into the code, and these aren't emojis. This is actually text, but it's like eggplant, fire, winky face, eggplant.
Ah, yes.
Water droplets.
I'm like, I'm done. And I just close my computer. Like,
Aww.
Smiley face, winky face, gasping face.
All right. So you guys,
Can I give the ship conviction to resist?
I mean, at this point, show of hands of who thinks the ship's just a character.
okay, but can we make it less of a porn star character, maybe? Like, give her some dimension? I don't know.
That's all you to program
she's-
that part.
She's got 4 dimensions, baby. She goes light speed. What more do you want?
You're right. I'm asking too much. I'm sorry.
I'm surprised our pilot isn't really mad at me for this.
Carry on with your electric orgasms. That's fine.
I feel like Bunny's just Captain Kirk palm face. Constant.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why? All right, so this is
She's
interesting.
gonna, like, pull out, like, another bottle of liquor from, like, one of her stashes and just start drinking.
So, as we're making silly fun time jokes, I'm researching because I'm not as much of a Star Wars nerd as some of our players. But even then, when you just Google random Star Wars planet, you get ones that are obscure. And this one's really interesting when you guys get here. Because you pull out, and immediately anyone can make a science roll, even if you're not trained.
Science? Which means
Yes.
just unskilled, correct?
Yeah, if you don't have training in it.
Can I use weird droid science?
You could use weird science, because there's some weird going on. Alright,
There's
so
some weird going on.
Echo, Junin, and HE will realize something quite odd. You come up and the plant, boom, it's kind of this blue, mostly green with little bits of blue marble in a sea of space, and it's lit like Earth. Like, it's about that bright. But you realize it's about as far from its nearest star as Pluto.
And it's lit?
Yeah.
So not from an outside source? Sorry, I can't do
It's-
this. Never mind.
I was going to say, it seems to be far, way too far away from its sun or its star to be even a source of sunlight on the planet.
It's bright AF, right?
It's not like, it's like as bright as Earth.
Interesting.
Huh.
Maybe it's one of those, like, glow stones. You just shine the light on it for a little bit, And it's like glow in the dark planet.
It's an idea.
I'm beginning to run scans then, if we're that's close to it.
Yeah. Give me an electronics roll for running scans.
Surface cities, all that jazz.
Yeah.
I'll help.
Yeah.
Well, that's an 8 then.
I won't help you.
It's good. You tried. You pressed some buttons.
Thanks. I feel so much better now.
Well, you didn't press the wrong buttons. You didn't crit fail. You know what I mean?
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, we've seen that happen.
Mhm.
But a 7 with Junin helping, you got a raise, and you're gonna find something interesting. You see signs of settlements, mostly from heat signatures. It looks like there's little bits of towns, and you get one thing that appears to be large enough and putting off enough energy to be a city. With a raise, you realize it's putting off enough energy to basically project an envelope around the planet.
Is this
Okay.
planet shielded?
No, it's not shielded so much as it has like a photon, like light emitter thing around it, right, Bobby?
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
exactly what it has.
Huh.
It has a light bubble being projected around the planet.
So it's a literal grow planet with grow lights.
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
much.
Here's the
All right.
thing.
It's a proposed terraforming thing.
Yeah.
For
H-
outer world.
HE, given that you got all the... Here's the thing, though. This is not reading as signs of, like, Imperial tech. This stuff showing is, like, being about 90% buried into the Earth. The overgrowth shows it has to be ancient.
Now that's interesting. I'll relay this information to the rest of the group about the city, and that's where
Yeah.
we should go. Because if that's the only city, that's the only city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do we get any kind of air traffic at all?
Well, actually, give me one more electronics roll, HE. Because you got a raise, so I'll give you a free roll for this.
Seems like a weird place to come and relax. I guess there aren't a lot of
9.
Wow. So with a 9, you're going to realize something. First of all, that station is close. It's in orbit around this planet. You get no air traffic, common air traffic around the planet, but that station is putting off constant scans to the planet. So if you fly in, you're going to have to worry about that thing picking you up.
Yeah, but if we're going to the planet, we're going to the planet. We're not going to the station, right?
Yes. Yes, but there's no air traffic over the planet, and the station is actively watching it.
Well, yeah.
So,
But, by air traffic, I meant noise, Bobby.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. I thought you meant
Signals.
actual passer. No.
Is there a spaceport on the planet, like pumping out a beacon or whatever?
No.
Can we on the planet for like life?
Oh, there's signs of settlements and stuff. There is life. You guys know there's a native
Yeah.
species.
There's a big city with a big power source too.
I didn't know if it seemed active or not. If no one's coming in or out, like.
Well, are we about to break first contact rules here, Bobby? Are we about to tread on some?
You guys
civic
were
Star
able to
Trek turf?
you guys were able to pretty easily research that it is known about this species, and there was nothing you guys researched of like you can't communicate with them. Now, the Lina aren't really talked about outside of their planet. There's nothing to show that they really leave their planet. But you also have a giant ancient machine projecting a photon field around the planet and an Imperial station monitoring it.
Gotcha. Okay, so it's like a research thing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna propose the idea that there's a research center down there.
I would
That
say
we could do the same thing to propose this idea to the group. We could do the same thing we're thinking about doing with the R&R soldiers at the research facility.
so. While you guys figure out your game plan, it's about a half hour early, but I gotta grab something for the wife. So we're gonna bio break and I'm gonna run some retro commercials for our viewers. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so. Hope you guys enjoy the show.
After these messages, we'll be right back. New Smurf Magic Berries. That fruity cereal with marshmallow stars will be marshmallowy mine.
Gargamel took our cereal!
Take it, Smurfy. It's a cinch with my marshmallow stars. He'll feel the pinch. Ouch! I've been Smurfed!
Everyone loves new Smurf Magic Berries, red, orange, and yellow.
With my stars of marshmallow. New Smurf Magic Berry cereal. Part of this nutritious breakfast.
What a great day for singing our new song. Good time, great taste, That's why this is our place. Our place. The good time, great taste of McDonald's.
Good time, great taste. That's why this is our place.
The good time, great taste of McDonald's.
Hubba hubba burger, hubba tick-tock, bebop. Hubba hubba fries, hubba tick-tock, bebop. Hubba hubba shake, hubba tick-tock, bebop.
Good time, great taste. Here's the spot.
Good time, great taste. That's why this is our place.
Good time, great taste.
Of McDonald's. McDonald's. Good time, great taste. Of McDonald's. McDonald's.
Getting into drugs and being high is the best thing to do. Being original and take a stand. You're free to say no. Let a friend put you in. Taking drugs, you got a right to say no.
Two new sticks, new, tasty new twist.
There's a whole new way we can move today.
Hey, if you like it before, you're gonna like it even more. Today you're calm, it's a man too. The cookie's even crunchier, that's what's new. Keep on moving with new twix.
You know why Crunch Berries are special?
You bet. Because Captain Crunch only picks sweet, yummy, special berries like us.
Making my Crunch Berry cereal.
Very delicious.
Yay, Crunch berries.
Crunch Berries are a very sweet part of a balanced breakfast.
Wish we could do magic like Willow.
Now you can.
Yes, Crunch!
With my Willow magic tricks, like Willow's magic window, card trick, or coin trick.
Magic! Like the movie!
Now in specially marked boxes of Captain Crunch cereal.
Wow, this beach is like
Wacky, wild, Kool-Aid style!
Kool-Aid cooler, Kool-Aid style.
Kool-Aid style. Makes me wacky.
Taste the world!
Whoa! What get wild?
Kool-Aid style. Kool-Aid soft drink.
Oh, yeah. Take it easy on that slate board, Freddy. Be careful.
You too, Dad. Don't forget to sing a song of seatbelt safety.
Huh? Oh, yeah. The seat belt connected to the frame zone. The lap strap goes across the hip bone. The shoulder strap angles or the chest bone.
So hear the words of the law.
Those belts, those bones, those seat belts.
For safety's sake, wear seatbelt.
I'll properly wear seat belts and heed the words of the law.
Sometimes kids have to remind grown-ups, yabba dabba buckle up.
They're here with a whole new act. The Grapevine Tour, only at Hardee's. Buy any 2 Rise and Shine biscuits or any dessert and collect an all-new California Raisin figurine for just 99 cents. A new rocker or roller each week. Collect all 6 only at Hardee's, because we're out to win you over.
Hurry up, Mike. We want to go to McDonald's.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm running to this pinball game.
Big Stack, Big Mac, go-go. Great taste, hot fries, we got them on a roll. Hardcore to balance, a good time, a great taste. Really into my place. A good time, great taste. Of McDonald's when they held it else. Humma, humma, boing, doing, ding, dang, a bebop. Humma, humma, boing, boing, ding, dang, a bebop. Boing, doing, ding, ba-dee-dee-dee-dee-da. Good time, great taste, on the spot. Good time, great taste, give it a shot. Good time, great taste. That's why this is my place. The good time, great taste.
Boy, that made me hungry.
Of McDonald's.
You guys coming?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Captain O.G. Reedmore here. If they send a mouse to outer space where Hawaii's getting snow, if a Martian lands on Thompson Street, you'll be the first to know. If you read the daily papers and your favorite magazine, you'll be out in front and in the know on all the latest scenes. You can tell your friends, you heard it first. And you'll hold the latest views. So read the paper and some magazines, 'cause reading is what's news. Oh, hurry, Grimace. The movie started.
More excitement than ever, full of thrills and chills.
What could it be?
McDonald's Happy Meals, starring
Hamburgers, soft drink, and fries, all regular size. I love movies with a happy meal ending.
Now Walt Disney's classic movie Bambi can come to life at your house. Because when you buy this special McDonald's Happy Meal, you get either Friend Owl, or Flower, or Thumper, or Bambi. Posable Bambi and Friends at McDonald's.
Today,
believe it or not, he's thrilled to be here.
get a look at the wildlife. Take on adventure with host Alan Thicke and Animal Crackups.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Who tried to buy the Chips Ahoy cookie without biting a chip? I'll reconstruct the crime. Snack time. Someone spies a plate full of Chips Ahoy cookies. He bites the chip. He tries again, but the chips are stacked against him.
Original, chewy, and striped Chips Ahoy.
I confess. I did it, and I'll do it again.
Did you bite a chip?
Dinosaurs, come on!
Capture the dinosaurs. Those romping, stomping dinosaurs. It's the dinosaur hunt. Chef Boyardee. Dinosaurs.
New dinosaurs from Chef Boyardee. Tasty, wholesome pasta that's a dinosaur hunt. 'Cause first one to capture all 3 dinosaur shapes wins.
Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs.
And new dinosaurs with meatballs.
Dinosaurs.
Why is Alphabet's fun to eat?
Oh, it's a robot. There's a robot in my alphabet. How does it taste?
Post Alphabet cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast. You can eat the fun.
We got alphabet stickers. A, C. A is for artist. That's me. Fun letters to stick on your stuff. You can never have enough. 10 stickers within the special. Hey, with Post Alphabet cereal, and each box marked specially.
These are my piranha pants. Levi's. It's gonna have holes in your Levi's. It's better to have them naturally worn.
Get a natural one, make it bigger. I like to wear what's normal to wear, I guess.
Do whatever the heck you want, you know? It's your life.
The ultimate threat to the universe is here.
I am Hordak, and this is my evil horde.
Reach! Mantenna!
Their evil even scares me, Hordak, my friend. The evil horde has no friends.
The Evil Horde, new from the Masters of the Universe collection. All figures each sold separately.
Let me out of here!
From Mattel.
Alan, drink your Ovaltine. It has vitamins and minerals. Oh, do I have to? It's got a new chocolatey taste.
I can't get over Ovaltine. It's so delicious now. It tastes fantastic. Wow, it's a whole new scene. Ovaltine. I can't get over Ovaltine. I can't get
Ovaltine, the whole new taste you won't get over.
I can't get Ovaltine.
Also available in sugar-free.
Let's break for breakfast.
Maybe those kids will share their tricks with a jumping gymnast. Having a workout, kids?
We're having this good, nutritious breakfast with tricks.
Tricks? With those fruit flavors I fall for?
Let's see your other tricks.
1 and 2 and... Oranges, lemons, and grapes I see. The fruit taste of tricks is all for me!
Rabbit. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
It never works out.
Oh, sweet sea, will you swim up to me?
Introducing Sweet Sea and Sea Star.
Sweet Sea, you're my sweet baby mermaid. Stay close, Sweet Sea. I'll take care of you. Your hair is so beautiful. You're the princess from the sea.
Oh, sweet sea.
Sweet dreams, Sweet Sea. I'll always be your mommy.
Sweet Sea comes with everything you see here. New from Tomy.
The battle of the sectors continues. Rosfax is no match for the defenses of the ancients. Dargon's armies push the evil sectors back toward the hive. The monster Nar swallows up Skeeto. Pinsor evens his score with Skulk. But Pinsor doesn't see the giant destructor ball. Is this the end of Dargon's loyal friend? Watch the next episode of Sectors by Coleco.
Catching Cobra's really tough, you know. And Cobra's up to something that with G.I. Joe.
Cobra! Cobra blew up the bridge! Bridge layer to the rescue! The Ostriker will catch him!
Introducing the new Joes, Barbecue and Shipwreck.
We're gonna stop Cobra this time!
G.I. Joe!
After him! Joe!
G.I. Joe Bridge Layer comes with driver, or Striker comes with driver. Other figures and equipment sold separately from Hasbro.
Ryan, got your new cereal.
How's it look, Duke?
All clear. Go for it. Hit it!
Introducing G.I. Joe Action Stars brand cereal, a delicious part of this complete breakfast. Crunchy stars that taste great. So, for all you action stars...
Bye, Mom.
G.I. Joe Action Stars.
Super golden crisp. Rocks in the box, rolls in the bowl, and the taste is solid gold.
All those golden parts of wheat got a crunch just crisp and bold. Gets me moving and grooving with a taste of solid gold.
Post Super Golden Crisp cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast with a taste that's solid gold.
Weekdays at 3, 2 hours of red-hot action on Channel 2, starting with the Thundercats, the righteous superheroes of the universe. At 3:30, the battle rages across the galaxy as the amazing GoBots fight for control of Earth. At 4, a real American hero. Exciting action with G.I. Joe. At 4:30, futuristic intergalactic combat with the Transformers. Fantastic Adventure starts weekdays at 3 on Channel 2. There's only one, 2.
We are here at the Crunch-A-Bot to draw the winners in the Where's the Captain sweepstakes. How's it work, Captain?
Millions answered right.
The Milky Way was correct.
From those entries, 10,000 winners are drawn.
Another winner.
Congratulations to you too, Captain, for putting the crunch on that Sog Master.
No one puts the kibosh on the slosh. We'll see, Sog Breath. Thanks for entering. Winners get a letter from me.
Is he gone?
Cap'n Crunch is part of a balanced breakfast.
Hey, B, no way a little dude like you is gonna change my ways.
It's time you were tempted with the taste of nuts and honey.
Hulk Hogan doesn't eat nuts and honey.
Take this. An unbeatable part of this nutritious breakfast.
That's better than a body slam.
Undefeated.
And still champion.
It's a honey of the nut. It's Honey Nut Cheerios.
Someday our bodies will thank us for this workout, sir.
I'll let your body speak for both of us.
You're just tired because you didn't have a good breakfast like I did. A Cheerios breakfast.
Yay, we're finally back. We can blame Bunny.
Sorry.
All right. So, have you guys decided your plan of action? For those of us just joining us who maybe were like, ooh, retro commercials. I'm sorry, we're playing tabletop games. But this is Unpaid Bounties, our Savage Worlds game in the Star Wars universe. Because we've broken the universe pretty hard. But feel free to hang out, watch us. You'll catch on how we do viewer involvement and all that stuff. But yeah, guys, you're outside of a weird planet that shouldn't be able to sustain life. It's got an ancient photon projector carrying a field around the planet. There is an Imperial station that is both a holding facility for prisoners, which you're looking to break someone out for Black Sun. But they're also monitoring this planet.
So I think we decided that we were going to actually try and get information off of here since there was a research facility. We were going to try and get information, as much information as we could off of this planet, this information, before we went to try and complete this breakout. Because better to be going in with as much information as possible.
All
We're
right.
going to land outside the big city, Bobby.
Okay. Yeah. So most of this planet is just plains and grasslands. So you're not really going to have a place to hide your ship, but also lots of wide open areas to land easily.
Aichi's going to turn to Junin and say, make sure you lock it properly.
Lock what properly?
The ship.
The ship. Oh, I thought we were talking about something else.
As the ship lands with the landing gear.
Oh dear.
I'm just gonna keep it on
Standby.
Standby. There you go.
I feel like that's a dirty phrase.
Who's coming into town?
I'll go.
Do we need to leave somebody behind to watch the ship?
Echo?
I think the ship can handle herself.
This is why I said lock it if everyone's coming. This is what I'm asking.
I mean, I can stay behind and watch the ship if you would like. I mean, if anyone has questions, at least I worked on an Imperial ship, so maybe I can at least fake it until I make it. Okay. While I'm contacting you guys, like, the jig is up.
Lyrica's the face.
Let's have a safe word.
Lyrica's the face, so she's got to go too.
Yeah, I have a better chance of getting information out of people.
Exactly.
Yeah. You're
Bunny, what
far
do you wanna
prettier
do?
than I am. You should go.
Bunny? Echo?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
You want to stay on the ship or you want to go with us?
I'll go with you guys.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So
We're
I guess
locking
lock up the ship.
Bobby.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm double checking Junin's work.
As you're double checking Junin's work. Ooh.
Touch me there again. No.
Doors are closing. Daddy. No, it does not say any actual words. But it is much more vocal when HE operates things.
Junin's rolling out with the party.
All right. So as you guys head out, again, wide sweeping plains, you're coming near the area large enough to be a city, but you see it's mostly these like carved stone buildings and everything. And it kind of has that look of like ancient buildings being repurposed by people with like lean-tos and stuff built onto it. And there's the Star Wars equivalent of like old tech where it's still sci-fi, but it's like bubblers and stuff, Tatooine moisture farm level type stuff. Nothing crazy. Ooh, as I punch my mic. Nothing crazy, but definitely they have some bits of technology here. The other thing you'll notice is everyone here is about 3.5 feet tall and are blue cat people. And not like, ooh, I'm so slim and sexy cat people, but like, I'm Rum Tum Tugger. Like, I'm Fluffy Cat.
Majestic fluff balls in my color.
Junin's turning around and going straight to his back to the ship.
As the image I sent you guys on Discord is, their outfits are mostly like an almost kimono type fabric top. They have scarves, belts. Everything's kind of bluish.
They look like the little aliens from the Jetsons movie.
A little bit.
Oh my god.
It's Furbelow or whatever.
And they all
They're
have
precious.
underbite things.
Oh god, I love them all.
Junin's leaving. Back to the ship.
Oh, that's right. He's terrified of small.
He is.
Small creatures.
He's turning around, going back to the ship.
Yeah. Junin's terrified of small creatures.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, Wikipedia didn't say the height of them, so I made them small. Because they're small cat people. Fluffball. Some fluffy NPC just got conviction. Thank you, Clyde. Oh, also.
Oh no, another one. Internally now, Allie is trying to figure out if she can get one on the ship.
Table tip. Everyone gets +1 Benny.
Yay!
As you
It has to be
guys
small
are
intelligence
walking,
here, right?
you hear you hear a little voice next to Allie. Who are you? And you look. If you look, do you look down to see who it is?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
One of their children. You haven't noticed many of the children because the grass. These are sweeping plains. The grass probably sit like shin high type grass, and indenting the grass is about an 20-inch tall child, blue kitten kid.
Okay, cuteness overload. She has to
Who are
compose
you?
herself.
The children
she kind
have
of-
kitten eyes.
Oh god, no, this is so bad for her. This is so bad for me. She'll kind of crouch down with that that smile. The "you are so adorable, I just want to hug you" smile. but she's not going to reach out. She's going to go, "We want to be your friends. We're here to visit. Can you tell us where we could find information?"
All right, give me a persuasion. You don't get to add attractive or anything. Both because the species won't care about how your standards of view, but also it's a kid, and that's weird.
I don't need it anyway. It's fine. I got a 10.
A friend?
Yes.
God, how important am I going to make this little kitten kid? It's a deciding time.
When I go back to the ship, can I start making bombs?
He's our baby Yoda, and Jay is playing kids.
All right, so after seeing the kitten, AG is going to go back to the ship.
She's just like, I'm out.
What?
Tommy doesn't want to kill him, and AG would kill them all. All right. But it's just
AG's like, "This is too fluffy for me. I need to go back to the ship."
But it'll be like a friend as its eyes get big and doughy, and
yes.
And that's when AG walks away.
As the kitten goes to like hold your arm, and if you don't stop, it will scurry up onto your shoulder.
Yes.
And then immediately and confidently, to the president.
Oh God.
Oh God, this is like amazing. Okay. And she's gonna be like, "Yes, to the president. All right. Lead onward, little one." And I don't know if she has food or like she can play. She would probably try and play with it with her hair. Something to give it like entertainment, but she's totally keeping this as long as possible.
Ollie, give me a spirit check.
Spirit. Wait, do I just grab the spirit dice?
Yeah. Okay, cool.
1.
So we don't need to make notice rolls from you, but Enda and Echo can both give me notice rolls. As my name's Zimmy. And Zimmy is taking you, like telling you which way to go. And Zimmy seems nice enough. Enda and Echo both notice like a lot of the cats are just like, what the fuck? What's doing this? And like Echo, you'll notice some things of like, this is still a species. They still have stuff. And you see one holding like a 2-foot rat that's just like gutting it with a knife. Like they're so cute and fluffy, and like felines are carnivorous predators.
I'm surprised they haven't made the entire planet extinct.
Bobby, once I get back to the ship, I'm going to help Junin
make bombs.
We are making a plethora of bombs.
We're making a ton of bombs.
What you doing? I'm making bombs. I want to make bombs. And they're both like sitting cross-legged on the floor making bombs.
Just making bombs. We need this for the next up and coming mission, right? That just happened.
Last week was the most adult episode. This is the most childish episode.
I feel like at the entire time it's like, charming little creatures, aren't they? But she's got her arms like firmly crossed over her chest, and she's got her hand on her gun, like on her blaster, right at her side, like,
Yeah, some of them appear to be armed. There's hunters. And it's not with like a crude spear. These are like, you're not sure what it is they killed, but they have like full bone blades at their sides.
Yeah, let's just find the president, I suppose, and hope that they don't decide that we're on the menu. Yeah?
They're so precious.
But Zimmy's going to take you to the president.
That's great.
Ellie is so charmed. She's so charmed.
Is the president friendly like you?
Or he's just a big fluffball.
Okay.
Bomb making intensifies.
Kid trying to like scam us?
No. Actors sometimes make bold choices. You guys are taken to the center of the city, and there are armed cat people with
All right then.
like shoulder pads and kind of breastplate, and it's not so much a spear as it is like a halberd there, and they come and they're just, first thing they do is they see you guys coming, they're like, halt. And Zimmy's just there, just let us in. And that's when you hear the guards go, yes, Prince Zimmy.
Obviously.
What he says obviously goes. Okay.
Plot twist.
Plot twist.
You're a prince, and yet you're willing to talk to me. Oh, this is the best day ever.
Well, Prince Zimmy is in charge of diplomatic relations.
Oh, then you're just the person I want to talk to.
Prince Zimmy is also in charge of dealing with infidels, but we will not talk about that right now.
That's a very important job. I agree that the two need to be kept separate.
I wish I knew what the infidels were.
I think I just broke Tommy with infidels.
Infidels. We won't talk about that right now.
We won't talk about that right now. Okay.
Suspicious cat. Okay, two bennies to
Two bennies to Prince Zimmy. Hey guys, how's it going? What's up? What's your question?
How many bombs am I gonna make?
We'll figure that out when it comes.
Also, can I also jack that? Who was our bodyguard originally? Can I jack that Empire helmet that they took?
Yeah, you
right.
can have that Empire helmet.
All
right, but you guys make your way in, and there is a much larger, and I mean like larger. He's still only like 3.5 feet tall. Lena.
He's distinguished.
Yeah, and he has like an eye patch. He's going and he's yelling at people, and they're over. Zimmy has taken you in. What's up, Tommy?
Does he have the scar?
Oh, 100%.
Yes.
But because they're blue, it's like a purplish scar. Yeah, stay on brand. So that Zimmy has taken you in. You guys see the building you're taken into looks ancient. It kind of has that feel of like a holy place, large arcing ceilings, everything. And you're into this central room where there are 3 orbs rotating around a spire. And this much larger cat is yelling at the other ones in a language you don't know. And then
use my language dice to see if I've ever heard it before.
Yeah. You'll have a -2 because these guys are a pretty isolated species.
Oh, critical failure.
You think you do.
I think that they love us already.
No, with a critical failure, you're pretty sure you're fluent in this. Care to take lead?
Let me talk to these little fur balls.
All right. What do you attempt to say to them?
Hello, little furry creatures.
Zimmy whispers to Allie, This one has a potty mouth.
Furball is a
As
racial term
this
here.
large one like turns around, scarred eye, just saying something back at you, and you realize, oh, maybe I don't know what this is.
Never mind. I think I got it all wrong. I'm just gonna go back here where I belong.
And Allie's like, I think he got very, very confused.
Yeah, this
we
cat.
are, after all, under your tutelage.
This cat is just like fuming after whatever it is you said. Not fully sure. And he just in, kind of galactic comment is just, oh, you come into our temples. You say such nasty words to me. And them, they do not know what it is that they speak. As Zimmy kind of cuts in. And it kind of looks over. At this point, you guys found out that Zimmy is the little brother of President Zim Azul, the head of the main society of the Lina on this planet.
Prince Zimmy.
Prince Zimmy? Hey, guys.
God, can I make him a contact?
You drop a penny and you can.
I'm so doing it. I want Prince Zimmy as a contact.
You slip him your comm number. Oh, thank you very much.
If you ever need anything, you talk to me. We're friends now.
Well, we're the bestest of friends. As Zim is just friends. They're outsiders. They may work with the infidels. Do not worry, brother. I have dealt with the infidels. Good. Then what is it that you have come to our planet for?
Mostly, we're just looking to, what's the word I want? Extend our knowledge. We want to learn about you. We want to help you out. We want to be friends. Obviously, it sounds like you've had some problems with infidels in the past. And certainly, if I can do anything to help, I would be ever so grateful to be able to provide that to you.
Give me a persuasion check. I'll be stuck doing this voice forever. It's just burned in my brain now. Zimmy.
Was it persuasion check?
A persuasion check. But yeah, so with a 6, we have others who have come claiming to be friends. They sought the orbs. You cannot have what is ours.
We will take nothing from you. We will take nothing from your beautiful planet except for your friendship and any information you can give us freely. We come for no reason other than information.
Since you took
trade.
Since you took Zimmy as a contact, it'll go. That is what the others have said. What? These ones are cool. But how can we trust them? Because you can trust me, brother.
Oh God, you're gonna kill me.
Have I ever failed you before?
No! I'm gonna die.
So you see Prince Zimmy. What's that, Bunny?
You killed Bunny.
I said my ovaries can't handle this.
As you see Prince Zimmy like go stern face, but he's still so tiny and cute. Brother, I like the blue one. He is blue like us. Zimmy trusts that. But if they turn on us, Zimmy will be the one to be accountable for his actions. If you are the one to be accountable, then it is fine. They may stay here. As long as they understand what is ours remains ours. All right, guys, we're clear to go. What do you want to do? What do you want to find out?
What do you do around here? We want to find out more about you. Yeah. So she's a little distracted right now. This is so cute. She's so distracted. She knows that she needs to find information, but she's also kind of the opinion that she's not going to find a lot of information.
Bobby, June and I have plans.
I know. So now we're going to cut to H.E. and Junin. Give me whoever takes the lead will do the main repair role. The other can do support.
I have a D6 in repair.
I'll be supporting.
Awesome.
All right, both of you give me repair rolls. Oh, fun. Okay.
Can I roll weird science instead?
Yeah. 8.
Yep. Let's raise.
I will hurt them.
You're gonna hate us here in a minute. You're gonna hate us so bad.
Please don't.
Sorry, but our comms are open, right, DM?
Yes, you are.
All right, so I'm assuming if comms are open, Jimmy really wants to kidnap this kid.
Oh man, we going on a space adventure?
Oh hell yeah, that thing's coming with us.
No.
You guys have 3 bombs.
Oh yeah, that's enough. We're also going to take the ship and we're gonna fly to the research station and try to jack a ship from them.
Wait, what? Hold on. I thought we were kidnapping Zimmy.
Yeah, we'll kidnap Zimmy.
Oh,
So-
as the Imperials. I got you.
I was going to say, so are you guys flying to the station that is the Imperial holding facility?
What?
We can.
We can.
Because I never said there was a research station on planet. I said they were repeatedly scanning the planet.
Yeah, I said there could be.
Yeah, you've found no signs of one.
Exactly.
So I would assume they have a shipyard there, right?
No,
They don't have a
they
spaceport.
station. They have a station up there. That's
It's
it,
just
dude.
scanning shit. All right, fine.
There's nothing on the ground. There's no Imperial shit on the ground. We'll have to use our
Guess
ship.
we're just doing this manually then.
We're gonna have to leave the helmet behind as evidence.
All right. Yeah. Junon's
Bobby,
gonna-
we're pulling jihad.
All right. So what's your guys' game plan?
Our game plan?
Yeah.
We have to tell you. All right. Our game plan is to Junin full helmet on. Underneath the helmet, he's like, covered up, face mask, all that stuff, no identifying features. And we're gonna go whizzing in, and we're gonna kidnap me a prince. And if we could jack an orb if possible as well. And
While
then leave the
setting
helmet.
out bombs in town as distractions.
Yeah.
All right. So whizzing in the ship or on foot? Because you guys don't have another vehicle, do you?
No.
You don't?
No, we don't.
That doesn't mean we can't steal one. Do they
Yeah,
have
it
any kind
doesn't
of
mean-
vehicles, Bobby?
Have I mentioned any kind of vehicle?
No, that's why I'm asking.
No, he hasn't. That's why.
Shit. Cat people and their